Certainly glad you could join me today. You ready to do a fantastic painting? Let's do it together then. I'm going to have them graphically run all the colors across your screen that you need to do the painting I'm going to do today, and they'll come across in exactly the same order I had them on my palette, starting with the white, working around. I've already covered the canvas with a thin, even coat of the liquid white. It's nice and wet. We got our oil paints here. We're all ready. So let's take off. Let's go right into a little bit of Prussian blue. Prussian blue, very strong. Good dark blue. Tap that brush in there. Okay, let's build a happy little sky. And I thought today we'd do some fantastic mountains. I get a lot of letters wanting beautiful mountains that have snow on them, and also that you can see parts that don't have snow. So we'll play a little bit with that. And notice I'm leaving some holes in the sky here. We don't want it completely covered. Just want to leave some little holes up here in the sky. Let the light play through. Okay, maybe a little bit right in there. Just like so. And we don't care where this goes. Today I'm going to devote most of the show to showing you how to do these mountains. And we'll just throw in a quick little foreground and go from there. That is, if everything goes right. Sometimes I get slow or fast and I have to do things I didn't plan to do. There we are. And that easy, we have a very simple, nice, quick little sky. Okay. Now then, we have to make some decisions. Where are these big old mountains going to live in this painting? Maybe right there. I'm really going to put some big mountains in this one. Comes down, maybe. You have to make decisions here. This is your world, your creation. So you have to decide where all these little mountains and big mountains live. And right there. See there? And don't make all the peaks too sharp. Also, if you're not careful, mountains will very soon look like Wigwam Village or ice cream cones. So break up your shapes. And I'm scraping off all the excess paint. Maybe you can hear how hard I'm scraping the canvas. I'm really going into that canvas and scraping very hard. Push that color right into the fabric. Look at that. Okay. And that gives us a quick, basic little outline. And at this point, the only thing that you're really worried about is the top of these mountains. You could care less what's happening in here. I'm going to take our 2-inch brush, grab that, and begin pulling it. And this is a nice way to begin laying out the highlights and the shadows and all the beautiful little things that are going to happen in this. See, just by using brush strokes, you can begin laying out all the little things. And you're not committed. Maybe. And you can even change some of the basic shapes. Look at there. Look at that. Maybe that'll come right down through there. They'll have something there. Wherever. Just make a decision, throw it in and go. Okay, and this is just blue and black. Just blue and black. And we'll just let it fade right into the liquid white here. And it just looks like it's sort of hanging in the mist. And that's exactly what we're trying to achieve. We want it very soft at the base. If you can see the entire mountain, it's always more distinct at the top than it is at the bottom because of mist, pollution, all those terrible things. Okay, now we'll start putting some snow on it. Pull the paint out as flat as you can get it. And cut across. Get that little roll of paint again. Okay, let's go up here. Then you have to start making big decisions. Big decisions. Graze the canvas. No pressure. Absolutely no pressure. None. Your light is coming from the right. Here we go. I want to have some light coming right down through there. Just think where happy little sunlight would strike. Right here, I want to have a little more. This is the way you create little peaks and valleys and all kinds of interesting things happening in there. Just sort of let your imagination go. Okay, now then, let's take here and mix up a little blue and white. A little bit of Prussian blue and white. And with that, we'll create shadows. Pull it out flat, go across that same little roll of paint. There you are. Let's go up here and do it. Now then, begin going in here, picking out where the shadows are. And don't kill all those beautiful dark colors that we work so hard to lay on there. Maybe that comes down, and maybe it drops right on down like that. See, and lets that show through. There comes another one, wherever, anywhere you want a little peak, just lay it in. Maybe there's a little shadow that comes right down here and just sort of blends together. There comes another one. See how you can bring all these right together? That all these happy little things just happen. There's another little peak. Works right up in there. And you can go on and on and on and make just as many of these or as few as you want. Tell you what, I'm going to get the smaller knife here. I'm going to go back in here and play in a few little shadows right in this area. See, this little knife, I can sneak in here and hit some of these little areas along in here. Maybe I'll put some great big evergreens in this one. I want to show you how to do some beautiful big evergreens too. If we have time, I'll just throw some of those in. I'm going right back into my same old dark color, and I'm going to bounce in just the indication of some darks here and there. Just here and there. Just look at that. Look at that. Help make it a little bit deeper in places, create some deeper recesses. There we go. See, maybe a tiniest little bit right there, right there. So all that shows different planes, different little things happening. And you can bounce these colors back and forth, create all kinds of illusions. Right. Now with a clean brush, I'm going to create a little mist right in here. I'm just barely going to tap and then just blend it all together. Just the bottom, just the bottom. I don't want to mess up the nice sharp peaks. We said earlier, if you can see the entire mountain, it's more distinct at the top than it is at the bottom. So I just want to create some nice soft areas in here. Maybe right along here, maybe this little peak we have here, maybe it just comes right on out. Ooh, 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 oh, what a mess. What a mess, look at that. See, you need that dark, so your lighter colors will show up. And maybe, tell you what, maybe there's a big bump, big rock, right there. Wherever you want it, just drop it. This is black with brown in it. Okay, now I'll go to some of the dark sienna, a little bit of the Van Dyke, a touch of white into that, not much. I want it to stay quite dark, about like that, okay? Now then, just barely touch, barely touch. Think about where your light is. There we go, there's a little bit there, a little bit playing right through there. There we go, here's a little more. Isn't that fun? See, you can just make all those little effects. Now then, over here, this is just about straight brown here. Just want to put in some basic angles. Let that disappear right in. Just brown. Allow a little of it to mix with the color that's already on there. Some of these things just automatically happen. Okay, now then, tell you what, let's do. Let's go back into some of the white. And I want to have the indication of a little snow. It's laying right in here, just coming down. Look at that. Let it climb right up the sides. And if you get a little on there, don't worry about it. You can go right back and fix it. A little knife, you might find, works a little better for that. Comes right on down here. Look at that. Dark against light, light against dark, and all these beautiful little effects happen. I'm going to take the little knife and go right in here and smooth that out so it just, there. Just let it, see, let it just go right on into the background. Okay. Maybe there's a little that lays right in here. Just wherever you want it. Make a big decision, throw it in. And it just goes right off into the distance. A little of it flows right up through there. And you don't care if a little of this brown gets into your white. It'll make it very nice and very pretty. Okay, well, that's pretty much how we can make some fantastic mountains. Now, if we're going to have time to put a whole foreground in here, we ought to get to moving along. I like mountains so much, I get in there and get to playing and forget that we got other things to do. I just want to tap this. I'm going to add, I tell you what, I'm going to add a little bit of green and a little bit of yellow, a little yellow ochre, just right on the brush here. And maybe there's some happy little grassy things that live right in there. A little touch more green. There they are. There they are. See? Following those angles, though. Following those angles. Just let them work right on up. Wherever. Over here, we'll follow these angles. Add a little more of the green, touch of brown into that. There. This is the shadow side. Look at there. Just helps set all those down in there. Okay, let me clean this brush. I'm going to wash this brush and then we'll soften that all up and be ready to play. There we go. Go into a little bit of black, a little bit of green, sap green. Just tap the brush into it. Isn't that a super way just to put a nice grassy little hill there? There we go. A little more of the color. And let's go back over on this side and bring this one down. I want him to feel left out. Once again, here, all you're doing is putting in some dark so your lighter colors will show later on. And we'll come back and we'll highlight all this later. If you've painted along with us before, you know this is the most fun of the whole technique, is cleaning this brush. That's really fun. Maybe right in here. That's a little too bright. I'm going to put some green with it, too. A little too bright. Right in here, and I'm pushing upward. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. There's a happy little evergreen. Lives right there. And I'm using some bright colors. I want him to be pretty strong. Same colors. We'll give him a little friend. Trees get lonely, just like we do. Or at least I do. And we'll just put a few here and there. So I say, if I don't stop, I'll have the whole canvas covered up with little trees and you'll lose the painting. Maybe there's one right there. See there? Just push up wherever you want it to go. Okay, let's start building some little grassy areas all in here that are very pretty. Oh, this would be a nice place to go lay under a big tree and read a book and sleep a little while. There. And just vary the colors a little bit. All right. Now then, let's have some fun. Maybe go right into some Van Dyke Brown. Maybe there's a happy little tree that lives right here. And he's a little bigger, a little stronger. We can see more of his trunk. He's a strong little tree. And he's got a friend right there. And if you had two trees there, there'd probably be a third one sooner or later. Maybe there's one over here too. 4. You can put just as many trees in here as you want. While I got that going, I want to put the indication just here and there of a little trunk in some of these. Just little indications, see? Don't overdo. Just here and there. All right, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. I want to build a couple of huge, big trees here, some big, strong, and show you how to make those. Let's go right into some Van Dyke Brown. Watch here. You have to make a decision now. Where does this tree live? Oh, I hate to go through that big mountain. We will anyway. We will, right there. Just tap. Just tap. And somebody's going to send me a bad mouth letter for going right through that mountain. There we go. And I'm tapping with a brush to make it fuzzy. That was so much fun. Let's do another one right here. Right here. Big old tree. There he comes. There he comes. Drop him in. Drop him in. Now, same old brush, I'm going to go right into some white. right into some white, come right down this edge. See there? Look at there. And that gives us our highlight, makes the tree look round. Let's do the same thing to the other one. Don't want him to feel left out. There we go. Let's put him up. Maybe he's a big old root right here on this tree. And we'll just put some dark color in here. That'll indicate a shadow. We'll tinker with that a little bit later. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of the liquid black, put it on my palette. Find my liner brush, put a little thinner on it. Go right into the liner brush. Have a little paint thinner in that. It's very thin, like water. Okay, let's go up here. Now we need to put the indication of some little limbs here. Just decide wherever they're at. Drop them in. Oh, right over our mountains that we worked so hard on. Sorry. It's all right if you learn how to make them. And it wasn't wasted time. Wasn't wasted. There, just put a few little hanger downs here and there. There's a nice one. Nice big strong limb lives right there. Look at there. There we are. Okay, so we just put all these in here that we want. You always have old broken ones on there. Now then, go right into the liquid white. You can add a little bit of highlight here and there. Make that rascal stand out. The light against the dark again. Light against the dark. Up here, put a little bit. There we go. Just a little, just a little. Over here, a tiny bit. See, it just adds a little bit to your painting. Makes it look a little better, a little more detail. And come right across. There we are. Okay, now let's put some happy little leaves on there. And we'll take our number 3 fan brush. Let me clean it off. It's full of paint. Okay, and I'll go right into sap green, and some black. Okay, let's go right up here. Now, you don't have to have leaves on all of these. Just touch, push, bend it upward. I just want leaves on some of them. Look at there. Oh, right over our mountain. Right over the mountain. There we go. Wherever you think they live, that's where they live. Okay, let's go to the other tree. Put a few little happy things on him. Just like so. Just like so. Wherever. There they are. And we were right into a little bit of cad yellow, because it's got a lot of green on here. We'll drop them in. Hope you've enjoyed this one. It's a fantastic little painting. It really shows you how to do these mountains. And got this one all finished here. And I'll call this one done. And from all of us here, I'd like to wish you happy painting. See you next time.